double up show for the college football tailgate. It is me, XFL Jim, joined by the one, the only. It is Chase. I took the headline display names away. They're back.
Oh,
Let's get those back. Chase, Lupine Fiasco Sessions, aka the Wolf of Oaklawn. Sorry, my voice sounds scratchy. I was screaming my throat out yesterday in anger, frustration, and desperation.
I don't know how I didn't put two and two together that was the cause before you just said that. Oh yeah, of course you did.
So me and a bunch of friends did a group chat for the Nebraska game, like a group video chat.
Yeah.
The level of just anger and desperation. One of my friends has like a personal vendetta against Nebraska's right tackle, Bryce Benhart. I'm calling him out by name.
I got it. Hold on. I have to find a message that I sent. I was chatting with my buddy Ryan Dickey at Firehouse Racing during the whole game yesterday because we were both on Michigan in the points in our parlay. I had him, of course, money line. He didn't, but I'm trying to find what I said. Oh my God, because it fit perfect.
It was just a culmination. It's like the second they showed the graphic on screen of like Nebraska's had a bajillion one-score losses. It's bound to happen again. Thanks, Fox.
Yeah, so what I said was something along the lines of, I have this money line, but I expect it to lose in the most agonizing way possible. I said this in like the first quarter, because I don't know how it exists in a world where that doesn't happen to XFL Jim. I would have killed yesterday if they held on. I was excited. I had a nickname picked out for Jeff Sims and everything. I was going to call him Iceberg Sims, like the 70s pimp, Iceberg Slim. And
yeah, it would have been great. It would have been. I made an observation, and I don't want to act like I'm being mean to kids, but I said Jeff Sims looks like someone photoshopped him in the face.
A little bit. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So here's the stat that I saw. Someone re-edited it to make it more accurate now. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers, in the last 5 seasons, 26 one-score losses, 17 second-half leads blown.
That's just ridiculous. The Razorbacks had a similar thing with like basketball with playing on the road. Like it didn't matter who the coach was. It's just we couldn't ever win on the road. I'll tell you this, though. I think you've got a pretty salty defense, quite honestly.
I am surprised with how good the defense looked. And you know what hasn't been great in the last 5 years that I was actually happy with this game? Fucking special teams.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anytime foot met ball in a Huskers game, shit got wild. Also, I will say, if it's Matt Rule calling the plays on offense, let's stop getting cute. Let's not get adorable, man.
Let's run the fucking ball.
You guys look like you can just mash it, like Big Ten West style, mash it down people's throats.
The difference in the offensive line's ability to block a run versus a pass is drastic. So, Chase, I'll go more in depth on the gymnasium about how depressing life as a Nebraska fan is. Hopefully, we'll be able to celebrate Arkansas's win as well.
Yeah. I mean, we're playing Western Carolina, so nothing you can learn
devastating.
There. I will say my new favorite player on your team is like the nose tackle who wears number 0, who has a gigantic face. One of those people has a gigantic face that they stuff into a helmet. And I don't think he's 0 because Coke Zero is his favorite type of Coca-Cola product. He strikes me as a RC Cola and a moon pie sort of guy. And,
yeah, I think so.
That's his number isn't 0. It's moon pie, PI.
It's the shape of a moon pie.
The circumference of a moon pie.
Chase, we got Friday games to pick. We're gonna, since it's a short slate, we'll just go through all of them real quick. Talk about the ones we got action in. Starting off, 5:30. We got Howard heading up to our Eastern Michigan University. Eastern Michigan's a 19.5 point favorite. The total, Chase, is 55.5. I took the under. That's the only thing. I have a play in this game. I took the under. I just think Eastern Michigan's going to run the ball to death, and they're not the kind of team that just wants to blow out one of these teams. They just want to they'll win by 30. They'll win the defense is going to be great for Eastern Michigan. They'll win 38-6 and go about their day.
So this likely isn't even true in the slightest, but for some reason Howard strikes me as one of those HBCUs that's like suddenly an upstart and got a whole bunch of like kids who have opted out of the Power Five to go to an HBCU. Once again, have no idea if that's true or not. I do think Eastern Michigan wins. I don't want to touch the spreads or totals here, so I'm and for that reason I'm out.
Only playing the under here. Miami of Ohio versus Miami of Florida. The Miami Bowl. Miami's 16-point favorite, 44.5 total. I got nothing in this game.
Yeah, I went back and forth on this on taking Miami. I couldn't even really find an alternate spread that either made sense in my head or I wanted to touch because if anything, I'm just going to give give Miami less points and
If
Miami of Ohio, I guess.
If it got over to like 17 and a half, if I could find that, maybe I would have taken Miami of Ohio, but I don't know.
I'd have to really give up a whole bunch of value because at 16 and a half right now, I'm getting it minus 115. If I take an alternate with more points,
I see minus 101. I wonder. I might dabble. I lean towards Miami of Ohio just because I don't believe in Miami, Florida ever.
Yeah. No turnover chain, no fun.
Nope. Chase, our Central Michigan Chippewas heading to Michigan State. Michigan State's a 14-point favorite. Total set at 45.5. I think we both have plays in this game.
Yeah. If you'll notice, I'm wearing my chip maroon for this. The chain also fits into the motif. And I'm bullish on the chips. I took, I was sitting at 13.5. I went ahead and took alternate line plus 12.5 to get it at plus money at plus 105. And in a half unit parlay of some other things that are a little bit bigger prices that I like, I'm actually going to take them on the money line. I don't think it's that outlandish that they could walk into Lansing. Or wait, where are they for this one?
I believe it's East Lansing.
Yeah, I don't think think it's outlandish that they could walk into East Lansing and Uncle Rico, who is a Michigan State fan who has zero faith. So I'm going to use that in a parlay, a tiny parlay, but I'm all in on this alternate line here.
I'm on the chips plus the 14. I'm also on the money line for everything you just listed. We do have to take into account, so we love listening to Eric and tailing Eric. He might be blinded by his hate for Mel Tucker.
He really does not like Mel Tucker in the slightest.
He really does not like Mel Tucker. I don't think Michigan State's going to be good.
No, I don't. I think they're going to have like some sort of emotionally charged game that they get. I think it will be like Michigan, quite honestly.
That game's going to have a lot of things charged.
Yeah. That will have people on parole to watch it.
I'm rooting for the chips. These MAC teams also love just fucking with the Big Ten, especially the mid to bottom tier of the Big Ten.
True.
Just don't schedule them Big Ten teams. You're going to lose. I'm on the chips. Plus 430 on the money line. Are you kidding me? I'm going to sprinkle a little.
Yeah, in my parlay, I got the chips at, plus 425, so we're seeing pretty close to the same price.
Sprinkling that. Louisville, Georgia Tech. Louisville's a 7.5-point favorite on the road. Georgia Tech, 49.5-point total. 250 on the money line for Georgia Tech.
I'm adding in a late play here, just because the unders taker just hasn't really gotten out and stretched his legs in a while. I'm going to take the under in this game.
Under 49.5?
I am.
When the Undertaker wakes up, I think I gotta follow you there. I gotta take the under 49.5.
And I mean, what did Louisville have last year? They had Malik Cunningham. That was their offense, was Malik Cunningham running around when shit broke down. I don't think Jeff Brom's necessarily inheriting a great situation, and the seat has to get hot for him to perform. And what way to get it hot than to either not win against Georgia Tech or not cover. So another one where I went alternate spread to try to get some more value out of it. If I just sacrifice 1 point and take it at plus 6.5, I can get it at plus 110. And I love that play.
Oh, good God. Yeah, I'm not touching anything besides the total on this one. I'll stick away. I don't trust either of these teams. Last game of the night, Chase. Stanford heading to the island, Hawaii. Ooh, late line movement, at least on Bet Online. Hawaii has moved to a 2.5-point dog. with the total set at 54.5, plus 120 on the money line for Hawaii. All I did here, like, if Hawaii didn't look as good as they did against Vanderbilt, the spread would probably be way bigger.
Yeah.
I would love that. I would have loved it if they were like a touchdown dog.
Right.
Don't love the spread at all. I'm just going to take a little half unit play and throw it on Hawaii money line because I do think Stanford is terrible. I've always just loved Hawaii on the island.
I mean, I caught it a little bit earlier with Hawaii plus 2.5, and I also got it at plus 105, which I see that it's already come down to even money now. And considering I do think that this is a very winnable game for Hawaii, something we've pointed out before, Stanford is one of the two schools that don't do NIL, which is an unfortunate situation for them. Not to mention, they are on the island playing a football game for the first time since the Maui Lahaina fires. And so you
Tragic
get
magic, baby.
Big time tragic magic. So I'm taking the points here for the plus money, but I'm also going to use them on the money line in my parlay.
God damn it. Chase, I'm doing it to him. 3-teamer, all money line. I'm going to throw just like a quarter unit on this. Hawaii, Central Michigan, Georgia Tech.
You want to talk about a team that's maybe got some
40-1.
Got some gut, some stones. How about a team that just had like a massive tragedy happen in their very tiny home state and then go and play in a parking lot with a unsecured gigantic scoreboard blowing in the breeze? I think they'll be fine at home.
I think they'll be fine. I did not add Miami of Ohio to the parlay.
Yeah, do not want to put any part of that game. So do you want my two parlays here?
Give me your two parlays, Chase.
So the first one, which is an actual full unit play, is Central Mich plus 13.5. Hawaii on the money line. I actually caught that earlier at plus 135. And then alternate line, Georgia Tech plus 7.5. Or sorry, current line, it was just juiced to minus 120. And then the half parlay is Hawaii on the money line, Georgia Tech plus 7.5, and then Central Michigan plus 425 on the money line.
Woo! Woo! Chase, I'm excited for us to get some directional Mich wins today.
Yeah, I won against. I will lose my mind if they beat Michigan State.
I'm gonna go crazy if the Chips beat Michigan State.
I'll be so happy if that goes down.
I think all three of the college football tailgate people, because I know Eric's will be ecstatic because damn, that just gets Mel's seat hot.
Yeah, I think Mel might be gone if this happens. But also, fire up damn Chips. He's a local Chip guy. He's a Chip. So, yeah, man, get it.
All right, thank you all. This is a quick one. There's not as many games today, but tomorrow morning. What did we say? 7:30 God's time, or did we say 8?
Whew. I think we did 8:30ish yesterday, last week.
What time did the game start? The game started at 11, so 8:30 should be fine. Let's do it. Let's call it 8:30.
Great.
Let's call it 8:30. That 7:30 is way too fucking. Let's call it 8:30. College football tailgate Saturday pick show. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be fun. We're going to preview all the Saturday's action. We'll see you guys there. We love you, and we'll see you next time for some more college football tailgate. Hey, make sure you tune in tonight for me and Chase on the Picks Porch, by the way.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah.
See you guys later.
Picking a
Bye.